Assalamu alaikum. My name is Rapper. We're still reading the Quran. "32. Or do their minds command them to say this, or are they a transgressing people?" Excuse me. Number 33. Or do they say he has made it up, rather they do not believe? 34. Then let them produce a statement like it if they should be truthful. 35. Or were they created by nothing, or were they the creators of themselves? 36. Or did it create the heavens and earth, rather they are not certain? 37. Or have they depositories containing the provision of your Lord, or are they controllers of them? 38. Or have they a stairway into heaven upon which they listen? Then let their listener produce a clear authority, i.e. proof. 39. Or has he daughters while you have sons? 40. Or do you, O Muhammad, ask them a payment so they are debt burdened down? 41. Or have they knowledge of the unseen so they write it down? 42. Or do they intend a plan, but those who disbelieve they are the object of a plan? 43. Or have they a deity other than Allah, exalted in Allah above whatever they associate with him? 44. And if they were to see a fragment from the sky falling, they would say, it is merely clouds heaped upon. 45. So leave them until they meet their day in which they will be struck insensible. 46. Their plan will not avail them at all, nor will they be helped. 47. And indeed for those who have wronged is a painful punishment. Footnotes. In this expression is also a subtle allusion to the leaders of the Quraysh, who consider themselves to be great minds, marking the onset of Allah's punishment as they have requested, if not in this world, in the grave. Before that, but most of them do not know. 48. And be patient, O Muhammad, for the decision of your Lord, for indeed you are our eyes, i.e. sight, and exalt Allah with praise, your Lord, when you rise. 49. And in part of the night exalt him, and after that setting of the stars. We've made it to another surah. We're on Surah An-Naml. Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. Number 1. By the star when it descends. Number 2. Your companion, i.e. Muhammad, has not strayed, nor has he erred. Number 3. Nor does he speak from his own inclination. Number 4. Is it not but a revelation revealed? Number 5. Taught to him by one intense in strength, i.e. Gabriel. Number 6. One of soundness, and he rose to his true form. Number 7. While he was in the higher part of the horizon. Number 8. Then he approached and descended. Number 9. And was at a distance of 2 bow lengths of near. Number 10. And he revealed to his servant what he revealed, i.e. conveyed. Number 11. The heart did not lie about what it saw. Number 12. So will you dispute with him over what he saw? Number 13. And he certainly saw him in another descent. Number 14. At the lote tree of the utmost boundary. Number 15. Near it the garden of refuge, i.e. paradise. Number 16. When there covered the lote tree, that which covered it. Footnotes. And Nims, the star, i.e. strength of body and mind. Gabriel appeared to Muhammad at the outset of his prophethood in the form of an angelic form in which Allah originally created him, i.e. in the sky above the eastern horizon, i.e. to the servant of Allah, Prophet Muhammad, i.e. mind or perception of the Prophet, i.e. on another occasion during his ascent into heaven, Al-Miraj, the Prophet also saw Gabriel in his true form. Then and there he saw Gabriel in angelic form. Number 17. The sight of the Prophet did not swerve, nor did it transgress its limit. Number 18. He certainly saw of the greatest signs of his Lord. Number 19. So you have considered Al-Lat and Al-Uzza. Number 20. And Manat, the third, the other one. 21. Is the male for you and for him the female? 22. Then that is an unjust diversion. 22. That then is an unjust division. 23. They are not but mere names you have named them, you and your forefathers, for which Allah has sent down no authority. They follow not except assumption and what their soul desires, and there has already come to them from their Lord guidance. 24. Or is it there for a man whatever he wishes? 25. Rather to Allah belongs the hereafter and the first life. 26, and how many angels there are in the heavens, and whose intercession will not avail at all, except only after Allah has permitted it, to whom he wills and approves. 27, indeed those who do not believe in the hereafter name the angels female names. 28, and they have thereof no knowledge. They follow not except assumption, and indeed assumption avails not against the truth at all. 29, so turn away from whoever turns his back on our message and desires not accept the worldly life. That is their sum of knowledge. Indeed, your Lord is most knowing of who strays from his way, and who is most knowing of who is guided. Footnotes. The three names given in this and the previous verse are those of well-known goddesses, which were worshipped by the pagan Arabs before the spread of Islam, according to their own standards. 31. And to Allah belongs whatever is in the heavens and whatever is in the earth, that he may recompense those who do evil with the penalty of what they have done, and recompense those who do good with the best reward. 32. Those who avoid the major sins and immoralities, only committing slight ones. Indeed, your Lord is in vast forgiveness. He is most knowing of when he produced you from the earth, and when you were fetuses in the wombs of your mothers. So do not claim yourselves to be pure. He is most knowing of who fears him. 33. Have you seen the one who turned away? 34. And gave a little and then refrained. 35. Does he have knowledge of the unseen so he sees? 36. Or has he not been informed of what was in the scriptures of Moses? 37. And of the Abraham who fulfilled his obligations. 38. That no bearer of burdens will bear the burden of another. 39. And that there is not for a man except the good for which he strives. 40. And this effort is going to be seen. 41. Then he recompense for it with the fullest recompense. 42. And that to your Lord is the finality. 43. And that is he who makes one laugh and weep. 44. And that is he who causes death and gives life. 45. And that he who creates the two mates, the male and female. 46. From a sperm drop when it is emitted. 47. That incumbent upon him is another, i.e. the next creation. 48. And that it is he who enriches and suffices. Footnotes. Knows that his provision will be exhausted if he spends on the poor, while Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has promised otherwise. 49. And it is he who is the Lord of Sirius. 50. And that he destroyed the first people of Ad. 51. And Thamud, and he did not spare them. 52. And the people of Noah before, indeed it was they who were even more unjust and oppressing. 53. And they overturned towns he hurled down. 54. And covered them by which he covered. 55. That which of the favors of your Lord do you doubt? 56. The prophet is a warner from, i.e. like the former warners. 57. The approaching day has approached. 58. Of it from those besides Allah there is no remover. 59. Then is the statement, do you wonder? 60. And you laugh and do not weep. 61. While you are proudly sporting. 62. So prostrate to Allah and worship him. Footnotes. The star worshipped by some of the pagan Arabs, whose inhabitants defied Prophet Lot, i.e. rain of stones, additional meanings in their sign with expanded chests, heedless or lost in vain amusements. We've made it to another surah. We're on Surah Al-Qamar. Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. Number 1. The hour has come near and the moon is split in two. Number 2. And if they see a sign, i.e. miracle, they turn away and say passing magic. Number 3. And they deny and follow their inclinations, but for every matter is a time of settlement. Number 4. And there has already come to them information that in which there is no deterrence. Number 5. Extensive wisdom, but warning does not avail him. Number 6. So leave them, O Muhammad, the day of the caller calls to something forbidding. Number 7. Their eyes humbled, they will emerge from the graves as if they were locusts spreading. Number 8. Racing ahead towards the caller, the disbelievers will say this is a difficult day. Number 9. The people in Noah denied before them, and they denied our servant and said, a madman, and he was repelled. Number 10. So he invoked his Lord, indeed I am overpowered, so help. Number 11. Then we opened the gates of the heaven with rain pouring down. Number 12. And caused the earth to burst with springs, and the waters met for a matter already predestined. Number 13. And we carried him on construction of planks and nails. Footnotes. Al-Qamar, the moon. This was a sign given by Allah to Prophet Muhammad when the Quraysh challenged him to show them a miracle, or continuing magic, said to be an angel announcing the account and judgment. Number 14. Selling under our observation as a reward for he who had been denied. 15, and we left it as a sign, so there has been no reminder. 15, and we left it as a sign, so is there who will remember. Number 16, and howsoever were my punishment and warning. Number 18, and we have certainly made the Quran easy for remembrance, so is there anyone who will remember? Number 18, I denied, and how severe were my punishment and warning. Number 19, indeed, we set upon them a screaming women on the day of continuous misfortune. Number 20, extracting the people as if they were trunks of palm trees uprooted. Number 21, and how severe were my punishment and warning. 22, and we were certainly made the Quran easy for remembrance. So, is there anyone who will remember? Number 23, Thama denied the warning. 24, and said, it is one human being among us that we should follow. Indeed, we will then be in error and madness. 25, has the message been sent down upon from among us? Rather, he is an insolent liar. 26, they will know tomorrow who is the insolent liar. 27, indeed, we are sending the she-camel as trial for them, so watch them and be patient. 28, and inform them that there is water is shared between them, each day of drink attended by turn. Footnotes, to those after them who were expected to derive a lesson for previous occurrences from their hiding places, i.e. the Prophet Salih. This in the following verses are an address to Salih, of peace be upon him, i.e. between the tribe of Thamud and the she-camel, a day for each to drink. 29, but they called their companion, and he dared, and hamstrung her. 30, and how severe were my punishment and warning. 31, indeed, we set upon them one shriek, i.e. blast from the sky, and they became like the dry twig fragments of an animal pen. 32, and we certainly made the Quran easy for remembrance, so that anyone who will remember. 33, the people of Lot denied the warning. 34, indeed, we sent upon them storms of stones, except the family of Lot, we saved them before dawn. 35, as a favor from us, thus do we reward who is grateful. 36, and he had already warned them of our assault, but they disputing the warning. 37, and then they demanded from his quest, but we obliterated their eyes, saying, takes my punishment and warning. 38, and there came upon them by moaning and by abiding punishment. 39, so takes my punishment and warning. 40, and we had certainly made the Quran easy for remembrance, so is there anyone who will remember? 41, and there certainly came to the people a favorable warning. 42, that denied our signs, all of them, so we seized them with the seizure of one exalted in might and perfect in ability. 43, are your disbelievers better than those former ones who have immunity in the scriptures? 44, do they say, we are in assembly supporting each other? 45, their assembly will be defeated and they will turn their backs and retreat. Footnotes, i.e. the worst and most despicable among them. Or he took referring to his word or to the she-camel. This foretold event took place on the day of Badr. 46, but the hour is their appointment for their due punishment, and the hour is more disastrous and more bitter. 47, indeed, the criminals are in error and madness. 48, the day they dragged into the fire of their faces, it will be said, taste the touch of succor. 49, indeed, all things we created with predestination. 50, and our command is but one, like a glance of the eye. 51, and we have destroyed our kind, so is there any who will remember? 52, and everything they did is in written records. 53, and every small and great thing is inscribed. 54, indeed, the righteous will be among gardens and rivers. 55, in a seat of honor near a sovereign perfect in ability. Footnotes are in a blazing fires, one of the proper names of hell, i.e. those similar to who in attitude and behavior when they rejected Allah's messengers. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.